The House Intelligence Committee Chairman Devin Nunes RCA just launched Phase 2 of the FISA abuse investigation. Nearly 24 deep state hacks, including former FBI Director James Comey, just received Nunes' brutal ultimatum. According to the Gateway pundit, Devin Nunes RCA announced on Tuesday, February 20, 2018, that he fired off a bold letter to over 20 current and former government officials with 10 questions about the knowledge of the fraudulent Trump dossier. Included in Nunes' demanding letter is an ultimatum that the deep state hacks are not going to like. Adds fire of content. According to Fox News, the people who received Nunes' letter have been given a choice to respond with accurate and timely answers to his 10 questions included in the letter face being subpoenaed by the House Intelligence Committee. Fox News posted the following questions on Scribd after receiving a copy of Nunes' letter. Final photos taken just moments before tragedy struck. Poploster.com adds fire of content. Find out more. Greater than 19,147 When and how did you first become aware of any of the information contained in the Steele dossier? In what forms was the information in the Steele dossier presented to you? By whom? Please describe each instance. Who did you share this information with? When? In what form? Please describe each instance. What official actions did you take as a result of receiving the information contained in the Steele dossier? Did you convene any meetings with the intelligence community and/or law enforcement communities as a result of the information contained in the Steele dossier? When did you first learn or come to believe that the Steele dossier was funded by a Democrat-aligned entity? When did you first learn or come to believe that the Steele dossier was funded by the Democratic National Committee (DNC) and/or Hillary for America Clinton campaign? When did you first become aware that the Steele dossier was used to obtain a FISA order on Carter Page? Was President Obama briefed on any information contained in the dossier prior to January 5, 2017? Did you discuss the information contained in the Steele dossier with any reporters or other representatives of the media? If so, who and when? Included in the nearly 24 current and former officials who will have to answer the above questions are former FBI Director James Comey, former Director of National Intelligence James Clapper, and former CIA Director John Brennan, who previously testified in May 2017 that the Steele dossier was practically unknown to him. Nunes included the following ultimatum in his letter: please provide complete written responses as soon as possible, and no later than Friday, March 2, 2018, to the attention of the committee's chief clerk, Nick Charland. If you do not provide timely answers on a voluntary basis, the committee will initiate compulsory process. Adds fire of content. Doing this before bed could help you regrow your hair. Watch this regrow hair. The unusual link between coconut oil and Alzheimer's memory repair. Why doctors in the know no longer prescribe diabetes medication. Heating tips. In my opinion, there's going to be a lot of explaining to do for many former Obama administration officials. The only problem will be how they coordinate their stories. There is no way possible that so many people are going to tell the same lie accurately, and I think Nunes knows this. He is slowly but surely tightening the noose, and once all of these deep state operatives provide their answers, it will be time to hang them. It will be very interesting to see how those still working in our Department of Justice answer Nunes' questions. They won't be able to communicate with the former colleagues about the matter in a way that can't be tracked. Hopefully, Nunes and his team will be able to catch them falsifying the statements and nail them to the wall. Final photos taken just moments before tragedy struck. Poploster.com adds fire of content. Find out more. Greater than 10,587. Of course, in order for justice to be served, our do-nothing Attorney General Jeff Sessions will have to get off his butt and go after the guilty parties. He will have to resign and let Trump appoint a new Attorney General who wants to do the job.